Hi guys, Rabbit here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little different. I follow this great magazine, Bake from Scratch, and what I like to do when I get it, I really like to bake whatever's on the cover. And today we have this amazing fall treat. It is the Bourbon-Walnut Brown Sugar Cake with Mascarpone Buttercream. We're gonna see how it turns out because it's gonna be my first time doing it. It's my own personal cover bake challenge that I do. To get started, we're gonna have to preheat our oven at 350 degrees. We're gonna need a 9 by 13 baking pan and some parchment paper. And to make all this happen, the ingredients are 3 cups of cake flour, 1.5 cups of dark brown sugar, 3/4 cup of chopped walnuts, a cup of soft unsalted butter, a cup of whole milk, half a cup of bourbon, 4 large eggs, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. So next we're gonna need our standard mixer so we can mix in our brown sugar and our butter. So let's go like this. Ooh. So we're gonna mix it at medium speed, which is not that. And we'll mix it until it's nice and fluffy, which should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Every so often you want to stop it and scrape the sides so you can really get all that mixed very well. And push it off the panel as well. So next we're gonna want to add an egg. Add the eggs one at a time. Last egg. So next we are going to be adding the vanilla bean paste. So now that this is all done being mixed, let's whisk in together all of our dried ingredients. And we got our... So we are whisking it together. Whisk, whisk. So now that all our dry ingredients have been whisked in together, let's put in our wet ingredients. So here we have our 1 cup of milk, half a cup of bourbon, great, awesome. Now that that's all mixed in, I can really smell the bourbon. So next we're gonna gradually be mixing our dry ingredients along with our wet ingredients gradually, but we have to start and end with our dry ingredient. So let's do it. Great. Now that this is all mixed in, we want to fold in our walnuts. Okay guys, with our baking pan, we want to make sure that nothing sticks to it. So we're just going to spray some stuff. And also, we want our parchment paper to be a little larger than the actual pan, because we're going to use this as decoration and as handles. And just for fun, let's just spray it one more time. Ooh. So now we're going to pour it in. So my grandma actually taught me this trick. We spin it so the cake batter can distribute even. Just something that, you know, she taught me, and I do a lot. So next, now that this is ready, we'll be putting it in the oven. Ooh, it's hot. Now that the cake is out of the oven and cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and make the mascarpone buttercream frosting. So what we're gonna add in first is the butter and the powdered sugar. Ooh, that I melted way too much. Now that it's nice and fluffy, we're gonna add on the extra ingredients. We're gonna add the heavy whipped cream, the vanilla bean, and a pinch of salt. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it won't be too salty. Maybe a little bit more. Now that this has finished combining, we're going to add the mascarpone by hand. Just do that. Got some right here. The recipe actually calls for you not to over mix or beat the mascarpone cheese. And I think I've done a pretty good job. So also it says, as soon as you're done, we've got to put it on the cake immediately. So let's do that. All right guys, here's the cake. So we're gonna use the parchment paper as handle. So we're gonna move this aside and pull this out here. Look at that. A little flatter than I was expecting, but we'll see how it goes. So now I'm just gonna add the frosting. Ooh. Now we just add a little bit more of walnuts, just around. Guys, here it is. How did I do? Did I get close? Did I nail it? You guys can go ahead and leave a comment below, and while you do that, I'm actually gonna have a little slice for myself, and then I can tell you if it actually tastes good. And then I can tell you if I nailed it or not. So, here is the cake. Looks yummy.